guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sarah and I'm the beauty author, and today's video is a requested video. Today's episode is going to be covering, well, me covering one-on-one weight loss basics. I have yet to give this requested video a title, but I think that's what I will call it for now, weight loss or one-on-one weight loss basics. So yeah, for those of you guys who don't know, who are just now tuning in, I have been able to successfully and au naturally lose over 50 pounds. I'm very proud of myself. It was a lot of hard work, but because of my hard work and because of the process that I decided to take, I was able to maintain and keep the over 50 pounds off. And yay! So I think this video, besides it being a requested video, I think it would be great for those of you guys who are wanting to learn and educate yourselves on, weight loss through watching other people's experiences, or for those of you guys who have been trying to lose weight but you're not seeing any results and you're not really sure what's going on, or if you just need that extra help. I think that you would really benefit from this video. So yeah, and I guess overall, it doesn't hurt to watch weight loss videos if you're into like health videos or fitness videos and all that stuff, but I will tell you now, the way I will be doing this video is I won't be splurging everything into one video, just because I feel like weight loss is such a broad topic. It's really hard to cover everything in one video, so I will be splitting topics as far as the process that I took or did or whatever into separate videos for you guys. So yeah, if you guys want to hear about my experience, maybe learn some key things on how weight loss, or how I lost weight, and maybe how it can be effective for other people, I will be covering 3 points, 3 big important points in this video. So if you guys want to hear what they are, then feel free to just keep watching. Okay guys, the first thing I'm going to do is apologize if you hear any background noise. I have a sibling in the room with me and he's just on YouTube and watching all these videos, so don't mind him. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about the very first important thing that I feel like you guys should know. And again, like I said, there's 3 things. I feel like it's pretty important to do them in this order, like 1, 2, 3, because they all just kind of connect to each other. A lot of people might think, oh well, you might think like these are very minor topics or minor steps, but to be honest with you, this is how I learned more about myself and how I learned more about my body, just through doing these 3 things, or knowing these 3 things or whatever, or sticking to them, I don't know. But the first thing that I have written down, and yes, I did write everything down on a notebook because I knew I would forget, and I definitely don't want to forget anything related to this topic in this video. So the first thing that I have written down is the pre-assessment. So before, step 2 and 3, I feel like step number 1, the pre-assessment step, is very important, and let me tell you why. Okay, so a lot of times we look at weight loss as like just fitness and like nutrition, and yes, that is true. Like, there is fitness involved, there is the nutrition part, which is very, very important, but the thing that we forget about the most, as I feel like is the most important thing to remember or to know, is making sure you know your medical history and where you stand. I feel like by just knowing this, you will know where you stand on the topic of weight loss. So let me give you guys a few examples, because I'm sure you're probably thinking, okay. So a few examples that I have written down is, knowing what you're allergic to, such as like, certain foods or medicines or whatever the case is. A lot of these things can cause like bloating or just an obstruction, a blockage from helping you lose weight. If a lot of these things, such as sensitivity to certain foods or allergies, will cause like swelling or will cause you to not lose weight, that could be your issue and you don't know that that's your issue. I'm going to give you guys a quick example. For example, my sister is gluten free. She has an allergic reaction to gluten, and every time she eats it, she breaks out or she has like some sort of like skin reaction to it, she gets really bloated and, you know, just she gets big and she gains weight. So she's been gluten-free now for several years, and believe it or not, that has actually helped her with her weight loss issues, along with other issues such as like she also has thyroid. That's another thing that I want to talk about that goes with knowing your medical history. Because of her thyroid is really just out of hand. She does take medications for it. If she doesn't take her medications, she gets super swollen and bloated and big, and it's just not a good day for her. So yeah, I just feel like I said, knowing where you stand on those specific topics will really help you just kind of make a future plan, and just I think it'll just be like a know where you stand kind of thing, like I said over and over in this video. But a couple of things that I wrote down that I feel like is important to know when you're starting your weight loss journey is know if you're deficient in any vitamin. Is that funny? I fucking hit my head on the back of this thing. Shit. Ah. Calm down. Calm the fuck down.
Now get your ass to Chuck Hennessy office.
Oh shit. Damn. I don't even remember where I was at. Shit. This thing hurts. I went BAM! Shut up. I hate you. Stop laughing at me. I could have hurt myself. I did hurt myself, actually.
Now say her name right. Denise Denice. Denise Denice. Denise Denice.
Okay.
Denice. Oh, that's better.
What's that show called? Or what is it called? What is it called?
Blake.
Cat and Peely, right? Or what is it?
Something like that.
Cat and Peely, I think. There's a show out there called Cat and Peely, and he keeps replaying roles and scenarios from that movie, and he thinks it's the most funniest part in the show. It's the part where what's his name? He doesn't even know. But anyways, damn, I took a hard ass fall. Fucking fall, hard ass hit. Oh my god. Okay. Are you done? It's gonna keep laughing at me for injuring myself. Okay, so like I said, I was talking about deficiencies and, you know, absorption issues, and then the last two things I have written down is obesity and family history. I feel like I said, everything that I covered in the first part of the pre-assessment part, if you don't know what's going on with yourself, then that might be an issue or the main reason to why you can't lose weight or why you're gaining weight. So yeah, like I said. Oh, and I forgot to mention this example. I feel like it's really important to talk about this really quick just because it's a common issue or just a common thing. But for those of you guys taking medications, for example, birth control, remember that certain brands or certain birth controls can have different effects on different people. Weight gain or weight loss can be one of them, and that's actually one of the reasons why I was really worried to take birth control. Because of that, I wasn't really sure how my body would react, and something tells me that my body's the type that would definitely react in a negative way, such as gaining weight. But remember, if you are noticing any changes since like a new medication or a birth control that you started, take that to your doctor, let them know. You don't have to deal with that or have to suffer. You just don't. So definitely talk to your doctor about that. Another thing is, for those of you guys taking like vitamins, a lot of people don't know this. Some of you guys do, some of you don't, but vitamins can cause weight gain. It depends on the brand and the type that you're taking. A lot of these things have like extra ingredients added to it that can add to the weight gain. So definitely go to the pharmacist or your local pharmacist or doctor or whatever and ask them, you know, is this something that can cause weight gain? Is this good for me? Should I be taking this? Should I not be? Yada yada yada. So just keep that in mind. And it actually goes the other way around too. If you're not taking vitamins, remember that can be a really crucial thing for your body functions, just normal daily body functions, and that could be another reason to why you're having issues in the first place. So yeah, that goes with, are you serious right now? He has that freaking vapor thing and he's like making O's out of the smoke. Are you done? Okay, guys, so moving on to step number 2. Okay, so step number 2, I feel like it really helps you just kind of do the whole elimination process. It helps you eliminate all the possibilities to what your issue could be, as far as why you're not losing weight. So I think the best thing to do is to, however you write notes or keep notes or whatever it is, if you're like me and you're just very mindful of it, you should try to make a list of all these things, okay? So the first thing you want to do is you want to write down how much water you drink a day. I think it's really important to understand this because water alone will help you lose weight. I feel like it just helps you feel more full. It's good for you. It helps flush out any toxins in your body. And I mean, just based off of experience, and other people will tell you that it's just good overall for you. It's good for your overall health. It'll help clear up your skin, which it has for me. It'll do a lot of really good things for your body that you don't know, or if you're in question of, it could definitely help you out with that stuff. So write down how much water you drink. For me, I know how much water I drink. I fill up this big water bottle. It's like 52 fluid ounces. It's huge. And I like try to fill it up at least 2 times a day, at least. And I'm usually pretty good about that because I do work out, and usually in my workout I drink like about a full bottle and a half of my 52 fluid ounces one. So know how much water you drink, okay? Let me see. Next thing I wrote down is write down how many meals you're taking in a day. You might think that you're taking in 3 and you could be taking in less or more, and I feel like it's really important to just know how much you're eating. You should know how much you're taking into your body, because without knowing, that brings me into, you know, the next few things that I want to talk about. You won't know how much calories you're taking in. You won't know how much sodium you're taking in. You won't know how much carbs, protein, or any of that stuff. You won't know how much you're taking in. So write down how many meals. And you know, there's a lot of nutritionists out there, which by the way I'm not, or trainers out there that'll say, you know, they'll tell you that there's certain things that you should try to eat and certain things you should try to avoid. I did take a nutrition class back in like earlyhood of college, and I remember being taught in nutrition that you should not eliminate anything out of your lifestyle. Yes, I'm gonna call it a lifestyle. It's not a diet. It's changing the way you eat, okay? And when I say changing the way you eat, I mean by changing how much you eat. I shouldn't say the way you eat, but it should be portion control. You want to reduce how much you're going to eat. You definitely want to make sure you're not going over, you know, your calorie intake. If you don't know how much calories you should be taking in, there are great calculators online. You should go online and Google your BMI and your BMR, your metabolism rate, and your body mass index. So yeah, go online and do that, and it should tell you where you stand on the BMI chart and where you should be for your BMR. Okay, so yeah, and then the other thing that I wrote down is making sure how many snacks. I actually wrote that one down after meals, how many meals you take and how many snacks you're taking. And again, I just feel like it will help you understand how much you're eating overall, and it can help you understand that the types of meals and snacks that you're eating, maybe they're really high in calories, maybe they're really high in fat, maybe they're really high in carbs and all that other stuff, right? So it'll just kind of, you basically will put together your own little nutrition facts, if that makes any sense. And speaking of nutrition facts, it's really important to make sure that you read the nutrition facts so that you know what nutrition you're getting out of it, or whatever it is that you're eating or drinking. So yeah, I'm referring to both the food and the drinking portion of this. And then the last few things that I wrote down, which I feel like are semi-optional, not so much the next one. The next one that I have down is natural sugars. You should write down how much natural sugars you're taking in versus unnatural. For example, if you drink a lot of pop, soda, wherever you are in the world, some people call it pop, some people call it soda. I'm gonna say pop because that's what I call it. But if you drink a lot of pop, you know that there's going to be a lot of sugar in there. And I actually don't drink pop anymore. Every now and then I'll have just like a sip, you know, like I'll have a very, very little amount, but for the most part I really don't drink any at all. But if you are the type of person that likes drinking, you know, sodium beverages, look on the back of the can or bottle or whatever. It'll tell you how much sugar you have. I think there's about 26 to like 36 grams. It's a lot. It's a lot of sugar. So just be very mindful of that when you're taking that in, of how much sugar you are getting. Natural is always better because, you know, if you're eating fruit like me, if you're a big fruit eater, obviously sugar is sugar, but different types of sugar do vary, and it's really important to understand that. And it's also very important to understand that it's going to be maybe like a better option sugar for you. Obviously, fruit does have, or some fruit does have really high sugar, so just be careful of that. I don't know if pineapple is one of those fruits. I just know that again, reading the nutrition facts, that there are a lot of fruits that have high sugar intake. I think mango is one of them. Pineapple, I believe. I don't know. But if you just go on Google and just type in whatever fruit, it'll tell you how much, and that's what I like to do too. So yeah. Last thing I have on here is, again, another option, but it's preservatives. And for me, I try not to, you know, take anything in with preservatives, just because it's, like I said, more of a healthy optional kind of thing for me. It's more of a going extra, going beyond type of thing, but at the same time, I know that it's better for my body. I try to avoid eating, you know, canned foods. I do more of like the whole raw. I sound like Lady Gaga. No, but I try to do the whole raw option, and I try to avoid eating out at restaurants, because I know that whenever I cook or make my food at home or plan, I know that I'm making it and I know what I'm putting into it. So yeah, again, that's totally optional, but that is what I like doing, and that is actually what has helped me lose weight and maintain my weight. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it for step number 2. I feel like if you do these things, write down how much water you're taking in, write down how many meals you're taking in, and write down snacks and all that stuff, and then per each meal you want to know how much calories you're taking in, or you could just do the total calories per day. And it's best to just, like I said, look on the back of the nutrition facts whenever you're, you know, putting something in your grocery cart, you're at Target or a grocery store or Walmart or wherever you go shopping. You just want to be very focused on that, because that could be one of the leading causes to why you're, again, not able to lose weight. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up for step number 2. Navigation. I love that song by Nelly. On the like, I gotta get it out of my system. Okay, so last thing I have written down is step number 3, and what I wrote down for step 3 is you're basically going to take step 1 and 2 and you're going to flip it into a plan. I'm going to give you guys a few examples so you know what I'm talking about. So we're talking about water, right? So if you think you drink enough water, or you don't know how much water you drink, what you're going to start doing is you should get yourself a big glass water bottle, and start filling it up, okay? And try to fill it up as many times as you can. Minimum 8 fluid ounces, or 8 cups a day. And try your best to increase your water intake every day. It's really hard to do it all at once or to go cold turkey, because your body is going to recognize there's something different, you're doing something different, and it might not react very well to it. So just be careful, take baby steps, and day by day you will start to see those changes, and you will start to see yourself, your body being more accepting of these changes. So definitely try to increase your water intake. Like I said, if you need to or if you have to, get yourself a water bottle, to make a mental note or reminder that, you know, you should drink it day to day, from time to time, whatever. Just write down your goal and try to accomplish it. Okay, so that goes for how many meals you take, how many snacks you take. And with doing that, like I said, sometimes we think we're, you know, eating enough or we're eating less. We could be taking in more or we could be taking in less. It's just a helpful reminder to know where you stand on the calorie chart, the sugar chart, the sodium chart, and all that stuff that I talked about in step 2. So yeah, by writing these things down, it'll help you form a plan so that you can start taking in less, or it's crucial to take in more if your body needs more. So just saying, you'll know what to do. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Feel like I don't think I'm missing anything. I think a little bit of other maybe advice that I could give you guys is be patient. I have helped quite a few friends lose weight, and some of them are, you know, it took them 6 months. Some of them took longer, some of them took less. It really just depends on your body type, and it depends on you, the sacrifices or compromises that you're willing to make to see these good changes. Definitely know that it's not going to happen overnight. It took me a long ass time, but be patient, okay, and know that change will happen. It just will take a little bit of time, dedication. Stay motivated, girl, boy. Keep your eyes on the plan, and keep your eyes on the big prize, and you will get there. You can do it. I am a living proof of it. I was almost 200 pounds when I started, and now I'm at 145, and I've been at 145 now for several months. So you can do it. So I hope that was helpful. I hope the 3 steps will help you, and please don't be shy. Feel free to reach out to me, ask me any questions if you want to. I am not a nutritionist. I'm not like a medical, or not a medical, but I'm not a licensed expertise in nutrition. I have taken a nutrition course. My freaking memory card died on me. But what I was saying was, I'm not a licensed dietitian or anything like that. But I can share some stuff with you guys through my experiences, whether good or bad, and hopefully maybe that can help you guys out. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Sorry for any freaking distractions that happened in this video. I'm looking at you. But I hope you guys liked this video, and if you did, please don't forget to hit that like button. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget, if you want a new topic, feel free to leave it below in the comment box. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Mwah. Shit, I got lipstick on my damn hands. I'm gonna apologize ahead of time because it's super loud in the background. I have a ton of family over, and so I am sorry in advance if you hear any yelling, pushing, cussing, lots of cussing. There's kids and they're teenagers and they're bad as hell. Yeah, so if you hear any of that, I'm sorry in advance. It cannot be prevented. I'm sorry. But yeah, this episode is going to be about my process to losing weight.